Genuinely, what the fuck? I fucking love Lord of the Rings and Final Fantasy. And I missed this game somehow? Brother, I'm pissed. How the fuck did I miss this? It has to be either god-awful or damn decent for it to go this far under the fucking radar. I'm pretty good with underground RPG games, man. It's like my thing. And I missed it. How the fuck did I miss this? I literally got a random Twitter fucking thing about nostalgic, like, games. It's like, you ever heard of this game? I'm like, no. I was like, it was like, have you ever played the Lord of the Rings game that literally just has Final Fantasy X combat? And I was like, no, that's a thing. And then I saw the video footage, and then I quickly popped into like a video to see if it's real or not. It's fucking real. It's a real thing. This isn't some fucking make-believe fucking universe. This is real. This is a real thing that happened. EA sat down and said, let's copy Final Fantasy X, but with Lord of the Rings. What? I missed that? That sounds goated as shit. I fucking love Lord of the Rings. I fucking love Final Fantasy. Those two things sound like they fucking work really well together. Final Fantasy X combat is extremely freeform. It's one of the best, like, turn-based freeform combats you can get. Hello, friend. Welcome in. Hello, Jake. Welcome in. But yeah, no, I'm genuinely shocked. I'm also sick as fuck. So if I sound slightly different, it's because I'm sick as shit. Also, we have to keep the windows closed because the air quality is really, really bad. We have an air quality warning, so it's gonna be really bad for a while. But no, seriously, I'm not kidding you. It's Lord of the Rings, but with Final Fantasy X combat. My top 5 favorite franchise: Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy, Lord of the Rings, but Final Fantasy. So I found this out, and I wanted to try it. Well, did you go to sleep? So I'm fucking curious. It's up to, why are they turned up by default? There's something called evil mode. It's like, all I can assume is it's New Game Plus. So I gotta try this. I have to. As a fan of Lord of the Rings, you know, it's something I sat down. You know, I would read the books of my.
Earth is changing.
Oh.
The beauty of the elves.
That's just for the movie.
Fades. It passes into legend.
Well, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Earth, fire, air, and water, who once roamed this earth.
You finish what sentence? I forgot what I was talking about. Hello, Nolly.
So,
welcome in.
you know,
And Walking L, welcome in. And Ram. Welcome in. Well, then sleep some more, damn it!
They were precious beyond all else, for within each was bound the strength and will to rule.
Whoa.
But they were deceived, for the giver of this knowledge was evil's great servant, Sauron.
I got a gun!
In the fire of Lotr he forged in secret one ring to rule them all.
I am so
And with it Sauron enslaved the races of Middle-earth. But not all light diminished, for Sauron
I'm so excited.
stood fast.
I am so curious how good this is. If it's really good or really bad, because it went under the radar. And you know anything about RPGs, if it goes under the radar like this, it's either really good or really bad. It's literally a fucking movie! So he clips from the fucking movie! Why'd he bust a nut when he did that? Oh! Oh, here we are. This is the first part of the game.
Warrior of Gondor.
Oh!
Your road here will not be an easy one. much will be risked in the war that is to come.
Come.
I will justify my trust. This I sense with all
The universe! The universe! It sings to me! Oh, fuck. It sings to me! The universe!
Stand aside, creature.
The universe! It sings for me! I found that video again. Oh, it is! Oh my god! The Snuff is immune! He's immune! Oh,
Return to the shadows,
what?
slave of
Why do you look like
Sauron.
that? Because... Ah! Why did you have to fucking hit me too with that? I'm sorry to anyone that's in like a dark room right now. Ah! Why did you hit everybody in the room?
Grace has been given to me. Let it pass to him. Let him be spared. To you I bestow this gift of my people. It braces the soul and binds the hearts of others.
Thank you.
I live because of your bravery, my lady. What favor might I grant you?
There is no time. Hurry, we must find your equipment and heal your wounds.
Yeah. Okay. Adventure mode. Here you'll travel across the Middle Earth to find hidden items and battle groups of foes. Gandalf the Grey speaks to you of the events in the Middle Earth. View these screens in the Epic Scenes section of the menu. You received an epic scene from the Middle Earth. View it now? Sure. So we have the ring, the thing, and the thing. Oh, these are just scenes from the These are scenes from the fucking movie. Am I just here to collect the entire fucking movie? Is that the whole point? Is to collect the There's co-op? What do you mean there's co-op? What is that? You mean another player could literally play the game with me? Are you fucking for real? That shit... What? What is this? What is this? This is Final Fantasy X! I'm not complaining, because, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know what I'm saying? Like, Final Fantasy X is a phenomenal game. It's not my favorite Final Fantasy game, but you gotta admit it's a really good Final Fantasy game for what it offered and what it had to do. Is it the best of the franchise? No. But is it a very good Final Fantasy game? Yes. So when I heard that Lord of the Rings had a literal fucking thing, I was like, alright, you know what? I'm in. I'm interested. I have Swordcraft. Orc's Bane. It's a melee attack that causes more damage to orcs than regular melee attacks. Leadership skills. Briefly raise the group's dexterity, constitution, and speed. Ups the accuracy, HP, and melee defense. Combat Valor. Passive skill. Citadel Might. Increases his strength, which improves his melee damage. And Perfect Mode. Arrow Volley. Interesting. And he has, instead of MP, it's AP. Got it. And what does yours has? You have Swordcraft technique, Weakening Slash. Haste of the Elves increases one party member's rate of attack for the remainder of the battle. So haste. That's just haste. It's literally in its name. Haste of the elves. Except it's just haste. It's weakening haste. Then you get the ability to potentially dodge more often. And then arrow volleys. That's interesting. This is an interesting little game. Fucking Lord of the Rings soundtrack, motherfucker. I see a chest. Up ahead. Look at his goofy ass fucking run. Chests contain items of value. Enemies will often lurk nearby, so be wary. I got a scouting shield. Yeah, alright. Amazing. A chest ahead. Do you see it? I've got a roundy shield.
Start digging in your butt, twin.
What? What?
You can taunt the foe. Yeah! Spirit power. Let's see, heals a party member, or fucking just does a power of the water spirit. Ow! The hell? Yeah! It's called... Hey. It's called having a swimsuit during the summertime. Do you know what month it is? It's August. Have you seen a bikini before? Have you seen it? Have you seen any of that shit before? Number one, why do you care so much? Number two, it's a bikini. People wear that shit all the fucking time. You only complain because it's a VTuber because you want to be edgy and cool. Don't pretend. We all know it. Because if it's such a bother, you wouldn't even have to have commented in the first place, right? Shush. It's a literal bikini. If you're one of those people that gets mad at people being more revealing, or the thought VTubers, you really don't know anything about VTubing. All those people out there, all the VTubers and stuff like that have been complaining about, like, the other type of VTubing. It's like, dude, VTubing is a medium. It's not a community. There's a community in VTubing, but it's not a community. It is a medium. It is a form of entertainment. It is a medium in which people can express themselves. Do you know how many fucking VTubers right now are doing swimsuits? Because it's summer. I will be so fucking deadass. Like, come on. I'm trying to play Lord of the Rings. I'm trying to play Lord of the fucking Rings. That's Final Fantasy X. Leave me alone. If you want to go complain somewhere else. Not right now. First Age. Spirit Warding Pendant. Party. King's Foil. What is that? Can you equip it? Yes. It's a pendant given to the kin of the ancient wood elves. Oh, cool. I'm gonna have a hard time figuring out what goes to what. I need to get to the river. I want to get to the river. Because I want to get that other chest. That's all the way back there. Maybe I gotta go around. I did see it. Ah! Camera controls. This is the weirdest game because it's literally Final Fantasy X. I could put Final Fantasy X music over the combat section, and it would let you be like, what the fuck? Ah! Like, from the literal fucking way that this looks. Interesting. If she uses her spirit power, she'll be down a turn. Get him! I could taunt the foes. Guardian slash. Got him. Ow! Yeah, take that, idiot. It's gonna take about, like, what, 3 hits? Yeah, it's about 3 hits. Damn, this bitch getting hit. Heal. Yeah. Yeah. Good job, dude. Level up. Whoa. Whoa. That level up is epic, dude. Party found a Limbus. Limbus my nuts in your mouth. Here we go. That's a trap, isn't it? A long bottom leaf. What the fuck's a long bottom leaf? Oh! They can... Oh, I get to choose my level up stats? Oh, that's gonna be quite interesting. His primary... From what we can see here, his primary is dexterity and strength. So probably just keep going with a little bit of strength. Just whack his strength up a bit. Commit to the strength. It's gonna take me a while. Also, hello, Uwu, welcome in. Hello, Wolf, welcome in. There's so many people out there just love to be like, why are you so provocative? Why are you such a bitch? Why are you such a bitch? Hello! Zora Arc, welcome in, welcome in. It's just like, it's always, right? It's always the same types of people. Like, I got fucking content restrictions, I think, the other day. Was it during that? Yeah, it was, because somebody reported our stream because of my outfits or whatever. Because people could just report you, and then TikTok doesn't actually check with human beings to see if they're correct or not. and because somebody gets so pissy and angry that you slight them, even the smallest, they'll report it because they know they can get away with it. Because for some reason, these reports go through all the way, but when you report them for the harassment that they do or what rules they broke, they never get in trouble because they want to keep those TikTok accounts because they're consistently active. By removing active accounts, they'll lose whatever fucking shit that they have. So they're so afraid to lose accounts. That's why no one really gets in trouble these days. And there's not enough, like, restrictions on how to ban people. You can't just outright ban somebody. You have to block them and then delete their messages manually, one at a time. Block them, then delete their messages. And only the main streamer can block them, because blocking is a personal thing. To block them is to let them never see your content again. Their account can no longer access your stuff. So the streamer has to see it, has to fucking block it manually. Because anybody that reports for body exposure / sexual suggestive behavior, you gotta understand that that is very specific. Body exposure is not swimsuits. Body exposure is literal like, body exposure. Like, if the nipples were out and, like, their ass, like, you could see the coochie and shit. That is body exposure. What you're doing is falsely reporting for something you don't understand, because you think it's body exposure when it's a swimsuit. If every swimsuit in the world was body exposure, you would be every single person on this platform would get in trouble. Anytime someone was around and they happen to have a swimsuit on, or they take a photo of themselves at the beach or something like that, or anybody goes to the beach, all those things, by your own metric and definition, you should be reporting them too. You should be reporting every single account out there. Anybody that goes to the beach, anybody that puts on a swimsuit, anybody that does any of those things. That would be body exposure by your own metric and rules. Because body exposure and swimsuits do not go hand in hand because it's a swimsuit. Right? Because if a swimsuit is indecent exposure, that's what they're basically saying. Body exposure is essentially alongside sexually suggestive, means that the swimsuit itself is sexually suggestive, versus vice versa, meaning every person that wears a swimsuit would be sexually suggestive, whoever it may be. A mom going to the beach, some guy going to the beach, people being at the beach, not swimming, not doing anything, but somebody in the background's wearing a swimsuit. By those metrics and logic, you and I and everybody else in the entire platform would get in trouble for ever showing anything related to the beach. That's what I mean. Like, it's really sad because it's like, it's a clear as day fucking issue. People exploit these things, like, because I think it's sexual. Just because you have a Christian household or a fucking Catholic, realistically, household, where even the slightest bit of skin exposure, even in a fucking heat wave, or whatever, right? Or it's summertime, or whatever. You're like, ugh, that's so unfaithful. So, that's a you problem. That's a straight up you problem. Every time it gets reported, because sexually suggestive content was false, so the stream, it realized that this was wrong, because we got hit with every single one of them. That means that people reported that specifically, because those ones don't happen naturally. You have to specifically do reports to get those ones out there. TikTok got in trouble for that, because they were usually false. So now they lean heavily on people just randomly reporting it, even if it's wrong. So body exposure is false because it doesn't make any sense. For it to be body exposure would be very specific. You could literally read about it. it gives you the option to read the community guidelines on body-specific exposure. Like, if you don't fucking read the rules, which none of you do, you probably wouldn't know that. It does not allow any type of body exposure. Body exposure refers to what? Uncovering, bearing, or displaying a physical part of the human body to the open air, view, or element. Bearing a part of the human body. This refers to specifically, like, if it's boobs, your whole boobs are out. Like, if somebody, like, took the top off of, like, a bikini and just, you know, showed everything, that is body exposure because you're exposing the actual body part. That's body part. That body part is body exposure. You're exposing that. Or sexual behavior. Sexual behavior isn't the person existing and being a person in a swimsuit, because that doesn't make any sense. Because if you think somebody wearing a swimsuit is sexual by nature, that's a you problem. That's straight up you. That's your fantasy and your delusion. If somebody's wearing a dress and you say that it's sexual, that's a you thing. You find that sexually attractive, thus vice versa, you think it's sexual, thus somebody wearing a dress or somebody wearing a swimsuit becomes a problem all of a sudden for the whole thing. Which, by your logic, body exposure and sexual behavior, specifically, every single content on this platform right now would be considered, you know, body exposure and sexual behavior. Somebody wearing tights or yoga pants and doing yoga on TikTok, doing a workout. It doesn't make sense, right? Because these rules are there specifically for a reason. Not for you to abuse. You're abusing it. Because you're a sensitive little prick. You have a sensitive little prick, and you're a sensitive little prick. Because you want to be able to do what? Say that this is the case, that this is the truth, when you know you're wrong. And the only reason you do it so much is because you know you will not get in trouble for it. At least not anymore. That's basically the problem, right? Anyways. That's basically the gist of it, right? Somebody came by, does the thing, hits the button, goes, that's not right. TikTok doesn't understand what that means because it's run by AI at this moment. Like, there is no human, like, support. They don't exist anymore. They're gone. So that's fun. Anything specific in exposure specifically. So I suggest people, before you start reporting random shit and saying something, because at some point, when everything blows over and TikTok's finally able to go back to the way that it was, when everything that's currently going on now is ended, which might be a very long time from now, you're gonna find yourself in a lot of fucking hot water. Just, it sucks. Because people just do stupid shit. And say stupid shit. It's not that they don't enjoy tits. It's that they don't enjoy VTubers. They don't enjoy trans people. They're using body exposure language, like, oh, you're exposing your body. That's not cool. As a form of hate. To try to get rid of something. They think by getting rid of me, that they'll get rid of all of trans people, or all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it is. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not surprised. That's why I'm gonna be making a rule that if it happens too often, if TikTok can't take a chill pill, if they can't respect our boundaries, then the stream will end. For them specifically. And we could try again tomorrow. And if they don't want to do that again, it happens again. That makes sense? Because body exposure, the way that they're asking, is wrong. Because even Twitch has a body exposure rule. Yet, we're perfectly fine on Twitch and YouTube. By every metric and logic, if their body exposure is so heavily restricted, so would Twitch's and YouTube, as they're stricter about this shit. And I'm following exact guidelines. So yeah, TikTok is literally just a platform where people could just say and do whatever the fuck they want, report however they want, and it kind of sucks. It's unfortunate. But I did want to mention that. Because it looks like our content might have been potentially shadow banned because of somebody's actions. That person that came in at that one point. Because they got angry, so they reported it, but it didn't go through all the way. Doesn't mean that we won't show up in people's For You page or anything like that. It's just, it means that we're going to be way less because of things, which might be a blessing in disguise. Let's be real. At this point. Because on the other spectrum of that, I have to deal with like 400 people that are just fucking screaming at my ear. And then it's my fault for having to talk. Because they're like, you shut up. I don't want to hear it. It's like, don't do it. Don't do it!
I heard a voice. On the road.
Yes, I know.
Who could it...
Patience.
I'm looking for Boromir of Gondor. Have you seen him?
No. But I do see orcs ahead.
Orcs, you say? I have a skill for that. Those guys are orcs? Ow! Take that! Swordcraft skill. Take this! That's just in her right now. Damn, shot her right in the uterus, dude. Uncalled for. Unfucking called for. About to end up in the cuck share. Well, hey, what can I say? If TikTok wants to keep being the way that it is, the platform has only gotten more toxic. Do keep in mind that a lot of that toxicity comes from the American statistics, by the way. A lot of the American statistics are pretty bad. Like, apparently a lot of the American statistics are usually in red states. I don't like talking about politics, but, like, it's just a fact. A lot of times that my content gets pushed out, it's people in red states. So, the people that already don't like me, and then they don't like VTubers. So it's like a bad combination. You can save your game at the save point, which... I can save the game! Oh, it's so good. It's so interesting to play a game that's basically Final Fantasy X, but it's Lord of the Rings. It is quite fucking interesting, I'm not gonna lie. The slime of the Orkrend. What the fuck does that even fuck... So we got King's Foil, it restores HP. Limbus, which gives you MP, so that's an ether and that's a potion. That's a high potion. And a high ether. And that's one of the items you can get to reduce certain damage types. It's part of the reason why I'm hesitant to do content because, like, I'm liking one of the people on YouTube that was only going to make YouTube and Twitch content, but I guess it doesn't matter since I'm only doing it more so as a hobby. Either way, as long as you're not... The difference is, more or less, if you're just uploading to TikTok specifically, like just uploading TikTok shorts for growth and whatnot, that's fine, I think. Like, when you're streaming, on the other hand, that's a whole other ballpark. Like, it is a whole new ballpark. To have to deal with that. Because on the streaming platform, that's where the most volatile individuals tend to be. That's where a lot of times you don't see VTubers stream on TikTok. Hell, Queso stopped streaming on TikTok, by the way. He used to stream on TikTok, but had similar issues that I'm having. Except, not sexual. Just people just being immature. A lot of people that, like, end up leaving TikTok have already fully gotten everything they needed from TikTok. And now they just don't do anything on TikTok.
Weapons. Provisions.
Or,
The
vice
elves are
versa.
very resourceful.
Long have we kept such way stations for times
Some
of
people
great
like
need.
Flats
I am better than
OW tends to
Captain of the
just
Citadel
have
Guard of
TikTok
Gondor.
as a secondary thing.
I serve Galadriel, Lady of Light.
Where essentially they'll just have TikTok as like a back burner. Where they don't pay attention to it. I do, because I like to have this chat. Ooh. Hello, Elite Trooper. The leaf of the Toby. Of the Toby?! Toby Fox? Oh, he restores both. But of course. I played this as a kid. I just found this out today. So I was curious. Since I saw that it had literal Final Fantasy X combat and shocked the hell out of me. I was like, what? Because I was just like, I didn't know that. Oh. It seems pretty fun. I fucking love, like, the Final Fantasy combat. It's quite interesting. I mean, I'm like, Final Fantasy X had some pretty solid, like, combat. So, the fact that they just used the Final Fantasy X combat was a very smart move. Because they could have just tried to make their own RPG, you know what I mean? They could have just done their own mechanics. Instead, they just saw Final Fantasy X, most likely are on the same engine Final Fantasy X was made on, and just did that. Which is, honestly, the smarter move. You know what they say, don't fix what ain't broke, right? That's cool. It's a good game.
Cuban spies! My caravan is in danger!
Those crows seem guided by some fell purpose.
It is the hand of Isengard. The White Wizard has betrayed us. Hurry!
Think I butchered her name? Probably. Lord, you received an epic scene. Would you like to view it now? Betrayal.
The elves forsake Middle-earth, never to return. Some of them shall briefly shelter at Rivendell. But evil grows strong in the Tower
Wow.
of Orthanc. For one of my kind...
When was this game made? It looks like it's 2000s. Probably. This is the PlayStation 2 era. This was in the PlayStation 2 era. PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Ah. I said, hello, Fago. Welcome in. If I didn't say that earlier. So I'm just having a... it's so good. Hello, Saki. Welcome in. Because, like, it really is interesting. Because, like, if you play Final Fantasy X, you would have a perfect grasp of how to play this game almost instantaneously. It's a good thing I have the new equipment. That also seems to be a pretty good thing, too. Any new equipment you get, they just have a new equipment slot, since a lot of the there's so many different equipment slots. You know, this kind of makes me want to play D&D again. That's... Ugh. You've been warned. I beg to differ, there are some BS fights. Final Fantasy X does that, but stun locks are BS. Oh, Final Fantasy X has stun locks for days. The combat, literally the engine that they're using is...
Help me defend them.
It's 1-for-1. Like the menus. If you look at Final Fantasy X's menu theme and the menus that they do in combat and all that, that's what's the same. The way that this is done is exactly the same. Alright, let's see. Want to put... Certainly a game. Woo! I'm angry. Orc shot. Ah! Take that, good sir. Ow. Let's see. Swordcraft. Take this! Good sir. Yeah, he does. Orc shot. Ah! Take some of this! Ow! Ow! Pain. There we go. Now he's dead. One final leap into death. I shall taunt you! Take that! Heal! Take that, good sir! Oh my god. Hello, Kazoo. Welcome in, welcome in. Is she supposed to be like the Yuna of the party? I've got a feeling she's the Yuna of the party. The only white mage of the group. When everybody could technically in Final Fantasy X be whatever they want. Hey! Yeah! Oh yeah! I leveled up. Let's see, got treasures acquired. We got the elven gold-plated something. And then we got the third age steel longsword. Sick.
They
Skip.
will trouble you no longer.
You have found him.
What do you mean by that?
It is nothing. Hasten to Rivendell. I have cleared the road for you.
It's a very interesting game so
But you
far.
must return now to the passes. We saw evidence of recent battle there.
Come, Gondorian. Some may still survive.
Leveling up a character will accumulate enough experience points when they level up, and they'll gain stat points, which allows you to increase a character's stats. I know, we've done that like several times already. Alright. I'll put a lot into that. Increases max HP and defense. I feel like we're gonna need a bit of constitution in there. He's pretty tanky as is. We wanna do that. They fell after the main cast? Interesting. New equipment, please. Ooh, is this good? 20, 20, 20, 20. 6 damage? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Any new equipment? Yes! Oh my god, 34 fucking defense, like armor? Holy shit, yes! That's a fuck ton of fucking defense! That's a good armor rating. I gotta go that way, but... Have I been that way before? We'll go this way. What's over here? There's chests down here. And rocks! Ah! Oh god! Ooh, that guy's strong. Hi-ya! I shall taunt the foe. Haha. Get taunted. He looked the strongest. I was gonna make him attack me. You know what they say about dual wielders? Kind of fucking annoying. Mighty combat! Eat this! Ha! Yeah! Oh! On! On! Out! Heal! Take this! Alright, got the big boy out the way. Ow! Man, they do 50 damage each. Ow! Come for me, brother! Take that! Ow! Ah! Take that! And some of this! Ha-ha! You missed! Ow! Take this, good sir! Take that! Ooh, it was a crit! Ooh! Ah! This game's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty solid game. Like, the RPG mechanics work really well. It's Sandwich! Hello, welcome in. And Black Thunder, welcome in as well. You defeated one of 3 warbands. Elf medicine. We leveled up. Increases the chance of striking enemy with both melee and ranged attacks. Look at our health go up. I feel like she needs more HP too. Any new equipment? Nope. Everybody's got some decent AP now. Not even doing specifically D&D, it's just easier to refer to it. I'm doing it at this point. Family run game on Sundays, that is D&D 5e. While Saturday is Pathfinder 2nd Edition run by me. Friday, I have 2 games. One in a Mutants and Masterminds game, but we have it set up in a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Wait, I'm a player for this one. Later in the day is another Pathfinder 2nd Edition, also run by me. You sure do run a lot of stuff. I'll be lurking. Gonna be at a call soon. Okay, you have a good one, Wolf. You have a good rest of your day. Hello, Blue. Welcome in. Welcome in. Seriously, this game is really, really interesting. It's like, it's literally just an RPG. Like, the Final Fantasy X, like, design philosophy. But, like, it does its own thing, but really heavily leans on that style. It's really interesting. Gonna lower your abilities. Get taunted. Come for me. Come on. It's a good thing I did that. This guy hits hard, but not as hard. You guys aren't orcs. Yeah! Take that. God. Haha, you missed, fool. Take that! Hiya! Back in the day when I was younger, I remember everybody who did, like, specifically, like, you know, like, the LARPing, you know, live-action role-playing of Lord of the Rings stuff. They used to do turn-based combat sometimes, and I always loved watching it because it was quite interesting. How everybody dynamically thought about their turn and what they were gonna do that turn, instead of just going fucking full-on medieval combat on our ass. I always thought that was pretty sick. Does it look goofy for people? I mean, yeah, it probably looks really goofy. Also, I see somebody has asked for a redeem. I just saw it now. Actually, there's 2 redeems. Is it 2 redeems? No, that was 18 hours ago. Never mind. Those 2 were 18 hours ago. Just 1. Somebody asked for the femboy model. You get the femboy model now. For about 10 minutes. It's genuinely interesting. It's a genuinely interesting game so far. Not femboy hooters. It's the femboy hooters. You get wings and dick. You get the wings and the sausage. I would definitely say that it's worth a shot playing. I can see myself coming back to this game. I've come back to a lot of different unknown RPGs. Hell, one of my favorite games, it's not really an RPG, but has some aspects of it, are Dark Cloud. And no, not Dark Cloud 2 or Dark Chronicles. I don't like that game very much. I know everybody and their f***ing mother loves Dark Chronicles. I just think it's shit. I know, it's very strange to say that I think it's shit. It's like, how could it be shit? Because it doesn't do it does everything that the first game did, but worse. The inventory management is literally clutterfuck. The weapon is no longer extremely important because there was an emphasis on taking care of your weapon versus just fucking overusing it and then watching it break. Because while, yes, you lose all your upgrade stats on the weapon, you don't lose the weapon. Which was so valuable. And I just remember, because in Dark Cloud 2 / Dark Chronicles, your weapon upgrades would do shit. Have you ever played Middle Earth games? Not a Lord of the Rings fan, but it's good. Yeah, which one? There's a lot of Middle Earth games. There's like Shadow of Mordor. There's like I can't remember all of them, but like there's a good few Middle Earth games. Yeah, I was thinking you were talking about Shadow of Mordor. When anybody brings up the thing where they don't really know much about Lord of the Rings, they bring up Shadow of Mordor. Technically, that's usually what I think about when somebody brings it up. I love these fuck-ass faces they have on the fucking character screens. Welcome in, Matthew. I shall taunt you! So that at least one of yous isn't gonna attack my fucking healer. Ow! Ow! Powerful strike! Alright, got one. Oh no! Oh, okay, we're good. Take this! I love their fucking images on the top screen there with their faces. They look so funny. Hello, Spartan. Welcome in. Hiya! Haha, you missed, idiot. Take this! I did. Whoa! You can forego the Bible for me. I'm Satan. You defeated all the war bands. Quest complete. Not a very religious person. Dexterity, a little bit of constitution. You should play Binding of Isaac. I had a lot of friends who played it. I never really got really into it. Because I didn't have the money at the time long ago. I thought about it. Encounter meter in this area. The Eye of Sardon will appear as your chance of fighting a battle grows. There's an Eye of Sardon. That's... Oh! That's interesting. It just happens. That's cool. And probably slightly annoying. Maybe. Wow, get fucking clipped. Wow, get clipped. Should I played Cyberpunk long ago. I don't think we ever finished the other DLC. Because I got the DLC, I just never finished it. So I gotta keep going or I'm gonna get attacked randomly. I could get overwhelmed. So only certain areas will have, like, random battles which can keep happening over and over again. Take this! Some of that! Level up! I got treasure. Okay, level up stats. I feel like definitely increasing your AP is also a smart move. Go! So that small area leads to just constant fighting. Interesting. You could probably abuse that. You could probably abuse the shit out of that and probably get a few extra levels if you really wanted to, if you dedicated yourself enough. Especially if they're one hit, you could probably dedicate yourself. They probably won't give you as much EXP, but if you're dedicated, you might be able to get something out of them. But there's rocks in my way, god damn it. Oh, but there's a save point here. It's interesting because I could... Again, I play Final Fantasy X, and I never knew this game existed, but if I had played this, I would have been like, wow, interesting. Because as a kid, RPGs were kind of like my hyperfixation as a kid. Because they were just really good at, you know, scratching a weird brain itch. Oh no, there's a dead guy.
Badly wounded.
Wait for the wargs to approach.
They'll kill him. Hold on!
I'll save you!
Hello, lovelies.
You live.
No thanks to you. Can't you see I was hunting them? You want to use the crows? Lure the wargs in close. They kill faster that way.
You were of the Dunedain.
At your service, lady. You meant to help me, so perhaps you may.
Perhaps you should finish.
There are
off the
some
rest
really
of the
good,
pack
like,
first.
American RPGs out there. Also, welcome in, B-Dog. Oh, shit. Ow! Oh, he's got the ability to use a ball. He can examine, inspect the foe more closely. Oh, he's got scan. Ranged craft. What he's got? Aim shot, more powerful attack. Bowcraft. Creature bane. Deals more damage to animal-based attackers. Ooh. Alright, let's see. He's basically just... He's strong against blunt-based damage. Timer's done! Alright, say goodbye to the femboy Hooters. Say goodbye to femboy Hooters. Say hello to Brazilian Miku outfit so that people stop fucking complaining. They're still gonna complain. But at least they'll complain less. Sorry, I was messaging somebody. Somebody asked me what game. I showed my friends this game because I was so fucking shocked that I didn't know about this game. You guys may have done nothing, but now you gotta get the regular closed outfit now. Unfortunately. See my arm. I taunt the foe. Ooh, damn, he does good damage. Hey, yeah. Hacha! I activate Creature Bane! Nuka Wakateki Kurai! You did it! Man, we get a lot of experience points. I like how I feel like the number means fuck all jack diddly fucking squat. But you have a good one, B-Dog. You have a good rest of your day. And thank you, V, for the 1 rose. Thank you, thank you. I just came back. Did I miss the femboy? Yeah, you missed the femboy. It's gone. Somebody has to redeem another femboy model to be able to see it again. No! Let's see, his base good stats are 17, 16, and everything else is kind of neutral. I would argue probably 2 points into that, and then 2 points into spirit. Should be good. This game's quite interesting. He's very weak to slashing. He's weak to slashing, very weak to pierce, weak to shadow. And he's pretty much normal or stout against certain effects. Okay, we're gonna go for a strength increase this time. I'm just gonna try to kind of go in the idea that he's gonna be more of a tank type person. He's gonna not be super fast, but he's gonna be tanky-ish. He could tank a hit, since his whole idea is taunting an enemy to prevent certain enemies from attacking anybody else. Obviously. Oh, bag of Toby. Toby Fox! What are you doing in here? Alright, which way do we go? A glowing something will appear on, as you approach enemies. Make sure your party is prepared for the upcoming combat. So there's a chest here at its combat center. I wouldn't say my party's prepared. I don't know what that means. Should I? I'm risking it. Okay. I don't know which way it wants me to go. I want to go the opposite of where it wants me to go. Dog! Why is there bars? Wait, I know why there's bars on my screen. Ow. Creatures, Bane! Yukawaka Teki Kurai! Become taunted! Take this! Yeah! No time to paint my nails black. I haven't painted my nails in a long time. So I gotta find all the dogs. I found Nimbus. I found Limp Bizkit. I don't know what he was doing in there, but I found him. I found all the Limp Bizkits. Found an old leaf of Toby. Toby Fox! It's a leaf of Toby Fox! What was that doing in there? Why does Toby keep leaving leaves everywhere I go? Perfect mode. Doing damage to enemy will fill your party's momentum meter over time. When the momentum meter is full, your party will enter perfect mode and can unleash a more powerful attack. I see. Fluid Strike! That's right, attack me, fool. That's right. Ow. Become taunted! I can take it. Bowcraft. Creatures. Bane! Guardian Strike! Attack! Take that! Here. Here you go. Ah, you missed. Thank God. Hey! Creatures! Bane, you can walk a take a Hey! See ya! Da 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 da. I don't know why I keep doing that. He always looks like he's trying to breathe from his mouth, like he's got stuffy nose. Ooh! Somebody got a new sword. That's the second pack destroyed. She just got a new sword. So this is the old one. This does 12 extra damage. Go for it. And now everybody's leveled up. Alright. Just gonna bank on more AP. Definitely more constitution and increase of defense. Since he's gonna be taunting a lot, we're gonna want more HP and defense. And you honestly should get a little bit more spirit for the AP. Since I'm using up a lot of your AP right now, you got some decent AP abilities, at least for this current section. Why is the femboy so popular? Because people like femboys. Originally, it was a running gag because everybody kept, you know, being rude, being like, you femboy, specifically just to be rude. Some people weren't. They were just generally asking. But because it was such a prevalent thing, we decided to just make it a thing.
What brings you to this place,
No.
Ranger?
I will tell you, but first we must make our way to one of the elves' healing altars.
I didn't want to go this way. That means the dog's the other way. That means the enemy's the opposite way. Usually. If a cutscene plays, that means it's the opposite fucking direction. What's this way? What's down here? Is this the other path that I was supposed to take? Yeah, this is the other path we were supposed to take. Although he doesn't put his fucking sword away, like, ever. I don't think they modeled him to have no sword in hand except for out of cutscene. Or, like, in cutscene, not out of cutscene. Dog! Here we go. Attack the dog! Get him! Yukawaka Teki Kurai! Ow! Good, stay focused on me! Take this! Now die! We did it! We're so cool! All warmongers have been wargs have been destroyed. I like how there's like little side quests you can do alongside every area you go to. There's like, kill these specific enemies. I mean, so far it's been the same exact thing. But I mean, hey, that's something. You get free extra EXP committing to it. That's probably their way of like handling the random battles mechanic and getting extra EXP without over-grinding, I would assume. Just to prevent you from seriously over-grinding. For now. Because there is those spots that you could just constantly get into battle. If you dedicate yourself enough, you could probably just battle... Oh.
I see you have found our campsite. And yes, we did shelter here from Saruman, but to no avail. His spies spotted us miles away.
There was a Star Wars RPG as well. I forget. I think I owned them, right?
But we pressed on, forsaking the easy southern route for the more dangerous.
I keep forgetting what the fuck it's called. It's not like a full RPG. It's got RPG-based mechanics.
Wizard held other plans, and that
Was it the Old Republic? Yeah, it's the Old Republic, and then the Old Republic 2, Sith Lords. Maybe. I don't
Know
know.
this, Gondorian. We are not far ahead of your brave company.
I can't really see all those stats and stuff like that. Since I'm streaming on multiple platforms, I can't see the TikTok stuff very well. $1%, 2% completed. This way. Here they come. Here he comes. Here he comes. Ah. Wait. Ah. Ah. What's it? What's in there? My camera angle changed. Is this where I was supposed to go? But I wanted to fight some more. Eh. My game's a little fucky. Again. As you would expect. Oh, no! Take this! Gotcha, bitch. Take that! That wasn't very much of a fight, that was just a slaughter. I slaughtered all of them. They were all defeated. And murdered. I destroyed their butthole. Did I just hear somebody open the door? Hold on. My boy better not just have ordered food. We got food at the house! Nope. It was my roommate, one of my roommates, basically going to work. I have a roommate who likes to order food when he gets really tired and doesn't want to make anything or eat, like, the food that we already, especially right after going to the grocery store, so sometimes he has these moments. And during a heat wave, I'm like, it's not a very smart move to make people go out during a heat wave. Is that very nice? So, I tend to go over there and reprimand. His money, but I know him. He's gonna get very upset at himself for ordering all that food and feel guilty about it. Sometimes, it's fine. Other times, I know him when he knows he's not supposed to. Then he'll get too much food. Sometimes he orders like food, like I think like 2 to 3 times a day on a bad day. So I just want to make sure he's not gonna do something I know he doesn't want to do, but he does because it's an impulse. Double crit. You perceive to have a double crit. Whoa. This game's quite interesting. That's for sure. Limbus. I got Limbiscuit again. Got a free Limbiscuit. It's a very interesting game. If you like Final Fantasy X, you'll probably actually legitimately like this, because it's a very interesting concept for an RPG. Like, they just took the Final Fantasy X's, like, dynamic battle window system, like, their whole battle system, and then did their own thing with it. Keep in mind that this is basically a movie game, right? It's not like it's based off the book or anything like that. It's based off of... It's based off... It's not like it's based off directly off the book. It's based off of the events of the movie and whatnot. How dare you! Hello, Drake. Welcome in. It's quite interesting, in my opinion. I genuinely kind of fuck with it. Because it's like... It's just an RPG. If you like RPGs, I mean, it's Lord of the Rings. What's there not to love about basically getting to play an RPG about Lord of the Rings? This is something I said I always wanted as a kid. I legitimately wanted an RPG.
You want to be sure they're good and dead. Some are mighty hard to kill.
Not even these sacred places are safe.
How do I know I can trust this one?
I vouch for him. In the name of the Lady of the Galadrim.
That is good enough for me.
And how do I know I can trust you? Where did you get those wounds?
At the hands of a Mordor orc, whose life I intend to shorten considerably. In the pass of Kahadras, we were attacked by goblins. We slew all but the orc,
my God.
who escaped with something of great value to me.
Who is this wee ranger?
I was in the company of a dwarf. A friend, actually.
And what did this orc take from you?
You help me slay him, and you shall find out.
You rangers from the north are full of riddles. And who are you to speak for a ruler of elves?
You must help me return to Lothlorien and warn the Lady Galadriel of these dangers. Then you will know all.
We should find one of the enemy's altars. After what I did to him, that orc would be in need of healing himself.
Come, Gondorian. We shall attend to my matters in due course.
Okay. Nah. What's that? Elven stones are elven artifacts that can improve abilities, skills, and resistances. Each character could equip up to 4 elf stones. You found an artifact 1 of 4. Cracked elf stone of action enhancement. Hell yeah. Alright. Increase your stats. I'm gonna bank off of you getting a lot of AP. Just go for AP specifically for the most part for you. Since you have the healing spells. Let's round out your number there. And then increase your speed a little bit. Any new equipment? Yes! No new equipment? No new equipment? We are good. This way. My screen has the funny tears in it. All I see are bars. I have bars in my eyes because of the shadows. The shadows. I can see them.
So tell us, Ranger, what happened back there in the pass?
It was a bewitched fight.
How the fuck did we go to... Well, how did we go from daytime to nighttime? That was so abrupt.
Struck all around us. The dwarf fought like one possessed, but a landslide carried him away. Before he fell, he gave me a map, presented to him by Elrond of Rivendell as a gift.
Elrond of Rivendell.
Friendship. But I could not withstand the dark powers that ruled the mountain that night. While I lay there burning, that Mordor orc ripped the map away and fled down the mountain.
No.
That map revealed the location of the secret entrance to a forgotten realm.
No.
Yes. The greatest city of the wars, whose location was lost during the Great Wars.
Shit.
And whose halls are rumored to still be stalked by a terrible monster.
No.
And what of the dwarf?
If that map leads us to Moria's hidden gate, I expect we shall find him nearby. It would take more than a few goblins to stop that dwarf.
Fire. That was abrupt. Just purely abrupt, I guess. Alright. A bag of old Toby. Toby Fox is always looking out for us. The shadows are getting worse. They're creeping up on my screen. Learning new skills successfully using a skill in battle earns skill points that are automatically applied to learning the next skill in the skill category. Use the skill menu to select the skill in each category you would like to learn next. Huh. Interesting. So it is still trying to do the thing in its own unique way. So you can choose the tree of skills you want to try to earn. This mainly lowers the value of armor or gives a chance to automatically counterattack. So it counters the counterattack. Literally. Who attacks him? That could be really fucking useful. Both of these are really useful sounding. One sounds like a passive. The other one sounds like kind of like an active skill. Is there a Twisted PP tree? No, that would be too overpowered, dude. Do you know how overpowered that would be? If you could just twist the PP? So we need Valor Company if we use these skills. We have to use the skills consecutively. So that's where grinding comes in. We gotta spam our abilities as much as we can during active combat. That way we can learn new skills. Like Citadel Might being our passive ability. Reduces the action AP of all brothers' actions while in perfect mode. Everybody has like their own unique. So basically, they learn actively new powerful skills. So basically, in perfect mode, they get a few turns to basically activate extremely powerful abilities, eventually learning powerful abilities for themselves. Which means we have to actively use the perfect mode at least a few times. Okay, so I shouldn't hoard it, essentially. So now we have weakening slash or wounding slash. Deals continuous damage over time or lowers the strength of an enemy. We have haste of the elves, which increase. Let's see, rate of attack, drain inspiration, drain AP from an enemy. That sounds like it's gonna be genuinely useful. Restores a greater, but that's also useful. I wonder if I'll be able to go back or if I can only pick one of each. I think it looks like maybe, because the way that it looks like I can only pick one from each category. Maybe I'd be able to go back, but I'm not sure. We'll have to test that out. Passive Elven Evade. To automatically dodge. Gift of this. Increases the amount of HP it can restore when healing. That sounds very useful. Perfect mode. Arrow Volley. They all have different things. Arrow Fury, Blind Shot. Target 2 foes. Kind of think Blind Shot. Drain Shot will steal HP. Crippling Shot will slow the enemy. Shield Piercing will slam an enemy's defense. And Pentering Shot will prevent enemies from counterattacking. And True Shot. Piercing Might. Interesting. Wow, he's got a lot of fucking abilities. Okay. New equipment. Oh boy, I can't wait to see that in every cutscene. I now have a helmet. Now it looks like generic soldier. 1248. This way. Oh. Hello? That way. This way? Up these stairs. God, the camera angles. Fuck. How come these stairs have a unique glow to them? I'm getting close to a fight. There it is. There it is. There it is. It's a bunch of orcs. I don't want to use this because it costs so much. But I do need to do it because I gotta actively do this more often. Because I gotta do this so that I can get skills. It's quite interesting. You're forced to use AP to get new skills. If you don't end up using AP, you won't get new skills. You have to use the active skill slot. You have to use the active skill slot that the ability comes from in order to learn new abilities. Your next ability can be learned, and then you can pick between different abilities to learn. Found one of 4 artifacts of health enhancement. Perfect. Yeah, give him the health increase, because he's the guy we're trying to get him to be a tank. I never knew there was a Lord of the Rings RPG game. I just keep talking about it because it's so strange, because, again, as a kid, I always said I really like Lord of the Rings, but I always loved RPGs, and a lot of Lord of the Rings games were either, like, Dynasty Warrior-esque, or just some other thing that just really didn't scratch an itch that I had for the Lord of the Rings. So I ended up, like, never finding this game, which is surprising to me. Because, like, you'd think that I would, knowing that I love RPGs as much as I do. So we already went this way. We already grabbed whatever's over here, so... You think you put your sword away by now? You don't accidentally trip and stab yourself in the cranium. It's like, oops. Guess he's fucking dead. So where do we go now? Now where do I go? Was there a way up here? I didn't think there was. Just was this item. Gotta be something. There's gotta be something. Oh, this way? Oh. Found it. Okay, next spot that I get the glowy objects, I want to be able to just grind away at... I want to grind away at the, skill progression. That way I have enough skills. Who was that for? No. No. Was it for you? New equipment. The brooch. A heirloom. Gives you 18 armor. Ah. Ah. Sneezes. Old Toby. Alright, let's save one more time because I just equipped it some new stuff so I don't forget. I don't do the thing where I fucking forget that I like if I die or something like that, then I forget that I didn't add something. Limbus. More Limbiscuit. More Limbiscuit! It's fucked up. Is that supposed to be Limbiscuit? No. It's fucked up. Everything fucked up. You suck dick. Ah! Dear God. Fire at the chieftain. You have been taunted. Now. Eat the power of water! Ugh. Take this! Orcsbane! Oh. I am very much wounded. Orcsbane! Yeah! I shall aim my shot. Fire! Woo! My boy needs way more fucking defense of some kind. Think they're hitting him with some fucking crazy shit. All altars have been cleared. Oh, but they got all their health back and shit like that. A little bit into speed. He's weak to shadow. No new equipment. New equipment. Golden chest plate. 71 defense. This girl is just getting all of her ultimate gear. Is she gonna fucking disappear from the party for like forever or something like that? Or is she just gonna be in the party forever so give her all her shit now? She's 120 armor rating. Holy shit. She's got like the highest fucking defense out of everyone. I see this game is playing favorites, huh? Elven superiority. Elven superiority. Fuck was that? Resistant increases your resistance to waters. Increases water spirit resistance. But don't you use water spirits? That would make no sense. She's stout, very stout, so she doesn't need that. The other two could probably use it. Let's get our tank equipped with another stone. And go for the water protection. Give him more defense-based abilities. That way he's up and about. King's foil leaves. Onward! There is more to be had. There are trees to be dangled. Sure is spooky around here. Ooh! It's the spot. Wait, is it not going? Oh, I thought it would happen no matter what. Yes! Become taunted. Lesser captain this. Oogly boogly boogly! Feel my fury! Water! Oxbane! Oos! Feel my fury! Hector! Ah! Feel my fury! Oxbane! Feel my fury! Oh yeah! Ah! Level up! Give him a little bit more speed. And a little bit more constitution. Just for a little bit of that extra health. Yes. Okay, first things first. Check our skills. How's our skill stuff looking? We are a few more uses away from being able to get that. How about you? Like a few more uses and we'll be good there. Ranger Craft will be able to get piercing shot. Okay, we're getting there. Come on. Show me what you got. Come on. That's right. Now I'll show you. Yeah. Piercing might. Fluid strike. So they learn moves. It switches out the move into the new move, and then you learn a new move. Take this! Ah! Right in my gut. I can use this time to heal you for more spirit power. Orc's Bane. I'm gonna shoot you. Ah! How dare you do that to the healer? You shall die. Spirit power. Heal. I shall shoot you. Ah. I will shoot you again. Ah. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. Like, seriously, this game is actually really well thought out with how they want you to do stuff. They took the Final Fantasy X's mechanics, right? Instead of just straight up full ripping it, like, they took the way that the combat system works, their dynamic, unique combat system, added it to this game, and then it's probably couldn't figure out how the sphere grid worked and did something different. So what they did was they added a repetition system where you need to use the skills in repetition and take advantage of the times that you have to stop what you're doing, not for leveling, but for skill grinding. Which in and of itself is a very smart move. Because now you gotta focus dynamically on, do you want to spend this time actually grinding for skills, or do you want to just go ahead and blitz to the next area? Because you have like 4 different sets of skills, and you want to make sure you're using them effectively. Because now he's got Piercing Might, and he can then learn the ability to lower Spirit Defense as well. Get Sleeping Arrow, Paralyze Arrow, Curse Arrow. And in Bowcraft, he can learn Bow Fury. Because we have Creature's Bane. And then he can attack 2 foes at the same time. He can target up to 2 of them, or he can lower their accuracy, which would help a lot. Alright, you have a good one, Rip Rotor. You have a good rest of your night. Get good sleepies. Because, it's super familiar. It's so strange that it's familiar, yet it's so different at the same time. It's really interesting, honestly. Honestly, it's very interesting and it's very fun. I'm surprised how fun it is in general. Because, genuinely, it's quite interesting. There's so much, interesting passives and ideas behind it. And I know this is probably not something anybody's going to want to see. I had to play it at least one time. Because afterwards, I might just play this on the rest of my own after streaming, since I don't know how many people are genuinely interested in me watching me play this whole thing. Because again, this is Lord of the Rings. Unlike other RPGs, people are interested in Final Fantasy and stuff like that, but this is Lord of the Rings, and it's again, very niche thing, RPG-wise. People love Final Fantasy. Ah! Murder of crows. Ah! Ah! Water! You have been taunted. Ugh. Orcs! Bane! Your turn has ended. Uh-oh. Ooh, woo! Survived. Hey! Your turn has ended. Time to heal. Perfect time, too. Now she's learned haste. Murder of crows! Need a little bit extra action points. Your turn has ended. Oh, yeah! Because honestly, I'm having a good time. Hello, Celeste Sloth. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm having a good time with this. It's honestly very fun. Alright, just one more swordcraft, and we'll have our scattering strike, which will lower the armor value, which will be very useful for physical attacking. Briefly raises dexterity, constitution, and speed, upping accuracy, HP, and melee defense. Increases strength, then we can get the valor, which seems extremely useful. Citadel Might increases his strength, which improves his melee damage. And now we have Weakening Slash being closer to being gotten. Drain Inspiration. Can drain AP off of a target or get better healing. Because now we have Elven Haste, which increases one member's rate of attack. So we have Haste now. So we have Cure and Haste. Now we can either choose Drain or Cura as a next stage. I could choose this or this. Because what would drain... How much... So you drain AP from an enemy. I feel like that's going to be something super fucking useful. So we want to try to go for that first. Give a chance to automatically dodge an attack. And then volley. We're still on our way to Blinding Shot. Pierce Might. So once we learn Scattering, we can try something else. Melee attack that causes more damage to types of Urk-hai than regular melee attacks. Is the name correct at the bottom? Oh, you talk about the name of Dish Game? I don't know what it says at the bottom. If you're talking about Lord of the Rings with Final Fantasy X combat, then yeah, it's got Final Fantasy X combat. But it's called Lord of the Rings. The third age. It has weird combat that literally is just ripped directly from Final Fantasy X. For the most part. There are some caveat differences. Like, instead of an AP Sphere grid, it's a skill learning system. Yeah, then that's correct. Yeah, it's called the Third Age. So instead of an AP learning, like, instead of a Sphere grid, instead you have to keep using those skills over and over again in that category. So if it says, if you're in Swordcraft, you gotta keep using Swordcraft skills, any of them, to level up the sword crafting skill. So you get 1 point each for every time you use it. So proactively, you want to keep using your skills, which ends up wasting AP. So you got to choose between wasting a skill or actually leveling up a new skill. which is interesting. It does the same system, but slightly different. And you have these small windows of time where certain spots will have the eyeball glow in which you'll enter a random battle. So these are your times to fucking level up your skills as much as you can. A perfect set of enemies for me! Ow! Guardian Strike! Damn! I learned Shattering Strike! Let's go! I activate haste. Creature Bane. Because as you can see, it has the exact same, it's the exact same menu. It's the exact same Final Fantasy menu. You even have to change menu. It even has like an overdrive system. Except it's a single meter for all party members. It's called Perfect Mode. It's basically your overdrive. You can activate a unique overdrive. I mean, it don't fix what ain't broke, right? Would you be surprised if this was made by EA Sports of all things? 'Cause I am. I now have Shattering Strike. No fucking shot. This is an EA Sports game. And THQ. Damn, that gives us a fucking massive buff. That was a massive attack buff. Fuck yeah! And we level up! So this is like a very good, like... It's a very good grindy thing. And every time a character levels up, they get refilled to full. Everything they just used up gets refilled to full. So it's a perfect set of stuff to do. So while you're grinding for levels, you're technically grinding for skills. So you end up grinding for levels anyways, because you want to get new skills, so that's how they get you with the grinding. It's honestly really smart. It's surprisingly smart. Hey, you need to keep using your skills in order to master those skills to learn new skills. You get to choose which skill you want to grind for, and while you're grinding for skills, you're inevitably gaining EXP, which will inevitably level you up, which will then allow you to then get stronger, which will then get easier to level up those skills. How the fuck did they come up with this? By all metrics, it should not work, but it does, and it works incredibly well. And each stat you have to pick specifically. Like what stat and what not, who to level up based off of their kit and abilities. I still gain more and more stat upgrades. Just remember the days when they weren't so fucking annoying about it. To be fair, it's the company, not the developers. I always say this, never blame the developers for the shit, unless the developers themselves are assholes, because sometimes developers are the ones that are the problem. Sometimes. But majority of the time, it's not the developers. EA is no different. They're just kind of forced to do the fucking job, even if they don't want to. Get faster! It's genuinely fun, though. Damn, he got his payback. He's like, oh, fuck that shit. Murder of crows. Ah! Might. This is essentially Final Fantasy's spell might. It's funny because it's on the nose, right? Look at the way that it's called, shattering. It's literally just the Final Fantasy like attacking types. Guardian Strike. It's like just a higher attack melee. Orc's Bane, specific enemy Bane. Same thing with Final Fantasy. Shattering, an attack type. You got Leadership, which he can cast Might as a spell, which increases your attack. It's so fucking funny. Because it's like really good. It's a really good RPG. We also got to keep in mind, this is a movie tie-in game, essentially. This is a movie game, right? Because it's based off the movie. All things here based off the movie. Take that! Damn, there was almost 1,000 damage with the buff. Hey, that's what every RPG's ever been. Grindy as shit. You gotta grind. If you don't grind, you fall behind, and when you fall behind, what happens? You probably die. Now, I'm also over-grinding, because I like doing that, personally. So, there's a lot to, like, learn, and this is a good time. Usually when you're grinding away, you're learning all about the different tricks of the game and trying to figure out what's the most important aspects of the game. Because that's, like, the best time to do it is during the grinding stage of the game. Because if you don't, then you'll fall behind and you'll be like, I don't know how any of this works. And you're gonna get stuck somewhere. So it's quite interesting. Again, I'm only grinding these 3 characters. There's plenty of characters along the way. So I'm only grinding enough skills that I feel comfortable with before I move on. Which is like one more set of skills. Or at least getting somewhat closer. Ooh. I cast haste. I cast might. This is just the stupidest perfect combo. Give haste, give might, give strength. Creature bane. Eat this, you dick. Holy shit. One tapped, my guy. Shattering strike! Now your defense is lowered. Fluid strike! That single attack buff is absurdly good. One might... I could spam it, too. to keep it going, by the way. That's insane. That's so much power. All right, she's got her level up, so I think it's a good stopping point since the other two did level up. It's her turn. Let's see. Kind of like bank on most of it being that with a little bit of constitution. Because she's going to be heavily reliant on her SP in comparison to the other two. So I think we can move on. I've got the strat. I got the setup. And plus, most likely I'll end up fighting anyways one more time. And if I don't, I'll be sad. Yes! We cast haste. Is saying the name aloud? No, it's just fun. Do you know where I get that from? It's a different game. It's a really good game. If no one's ever played, it's called Legends of the Dragoon. Hold on. It's a good RPG. Let me just quiet that for a second. I'm gonna grab a cup. Okay. It's gonna be really fucking blurry. Just give it a second. I'm gonna show you guys Legend of Dragoon, because this shit's fire. You never played this game? Play it. Trust me. You will not be disappointed. This game is one of the GOATs. It is literally one of the most goated RPGs of all time. It's one of the most goated RPGs of all time. Check it out. Good combat music.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Volcano! They say the name of their attack after they hit.
Harpoon!
Harpoon! This is what I'm referencing the whole time.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Volcano! Probably one of the most goated RPGs of all time. Deserves a remake, man.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Still, one of the most goated games of all time. Such a good fucking RPG. It's my favorite thing is just to say random attack names. Like, if it has an attack name, I'm gonna say it, because it's funny. Number one, it's just a fun thing to do. Number two, it's a reference to one of my all-time favorite RPGs of all time. And it's just always gonna be fun. Piercing Might! Raise your sword! I cast Might! Company Might! Curse of Orc. Ah! Orc's Bane! Smite thee! He got hit with the convenience store, 7-Eleven. May you be healed. Piercing might. Murder of crows. Ah! Ah! Orcs Bane. Aim shot. Double crit. Fuck yeah. You see why we need to keep up? We had to keep up there. If I didn't grind for all those stats, we would have been pretty much in a lot of danger. Very important. We need a little... I'm gonna go for a greater one. Yeah, there we go. Now he's got enough. It's so good. They used the Lord of the Rings to basically create an interesting RPG. Which is surprising. Because usually, again, as everybody knows, movie and tie-in games are usually pretty fucking bad. But this is fucking phenomenal. And I think according to somebody else, it has relevance to the actual movies. Piercing might. Haste. Murder of crows. Of group hits and enemy misses. Woo! Company Valor! It increased a lot of stats. Because that dude just did no damage. And now I cast Might! We heard a Soma Bringer? I don't think so. Fluid Strike! I'll use you to shoot Creature Bane so that I can get another point. Boom! Ha! Ugh! Ah! Orc Bane! Heal! Gonna need some of this. Hiya! Ah! Haha! this! I have played so many RPGs in the past. Take this! Seriously, that might upgrade, a single might upgrade is so powerful. Just a single might upgrade is just blowing the meat chunks out there. Whose equipment is that? You have new equipment. It's a pendant. Is it... It's a higher tier, but it's weaker. No, wait, no, it's stronger? No, but it's got less armor. What does it do? Spirit Calling Pendant. So what does it do? This gives you 2 strength, 4 dexterity, 3 speed, 1 constitution. Well, this gives you 9 speed, 2 constitution, and 3 spirit. We just lose strength and dexterity and lose our armor rating by a little bit. Yeah, that actually does seem a little bit better. Ever so slightly. Let's see. Give him the highest chance to hit his targets. I don't know, man. I think you do need dexterity. You need dexterity. I don't know. Maybe you need some dexterity. Up in your butt. Start digging in your butt, twin. Everybody needs dexterity. You gotta get more dexterity by start digging in your butt, twin. Mr. Krabs! Start digging in your butt, twin! You must find the map of the trails. In this dark land, or we shall wander here. Okay. There's a save point here, though. Before we do that, we're gonna want to use some items. Wait, was that right? Yeah, okay. That should help. Alright, we're good. Look, Colonial. Welcome in, welcome in. It is perfect. How's it going, bros? My name is PewDiePie. You stream on the Purple app? I stream on 3 different platforms. TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Ooh, mandatory fight. Here we go, mandatory fight! Mandatory. Haste! I have now been hastified. You shall lose your might! Murder of crows! Ah! Now, you're allowed to say. TikTok doesn't like you saying it, but they legally can't do shit about it. Companies do not have the right to tell you you're not allowed to multi-platform. Twitch already tried doing that, and they got in severe trouble for that. Because that's essentially trying to hold a monopoly, you know, a monopoly. Number one, they're trying to hold monopoly on the specific space that they're occupying. People don't like that. And to also go with it, they'll just do secret things to try to stop you. Company Valor! Take some of this! I'm gonna use Creature Bane so that I can get 1 skill point. Bam! 812 damage. Ah! Scattering Strike! Look how much we've leveled up. We've done so much work. We're so strong. This guy's already almost got 1,000 fucking HP. This guy's already close to a shit ton of HP. I don't even know what's the max HP of this game. For all we know, it could be 999. For all we fucking know. Resistant to fire and water, or resistant to shadow. Honestly, probably resistance to shadow would probably be a smart move right now. As pretty much every enemy here is kind of just spamming shadow-based attacks. I see why. I see why he has a passive ability that specifically reduces the AP he's using. So let's check our skills. We can... So it automatically just goes to the next move. Okay, so we can choose our moves carefully. An attack that allows me to strike twice. So basically, D&D Rage, right? Steadfast. Grants party immunity to all stun effects for the duration of the fight? That sounds super fucking useful. Restores the action AP of your group by a small amount each round. That also sounds really fucking useful. We're still on our way to drain inspiration. We need 20 points to get to that, which will give her the ability to take AP. How many more before we can reach our thing? We need a good chunk left. Okay. We just gotta keep spamming that. I want the chest first. You found all artifacts. The cracked Elfstone of Armor enchantment. Only gives 10, so yeah, give it to the squishiest character who needs it way more. Even if I can taunt the enemy, there's no chance, there's still a chance that... That's all artifacts. That looks like that's everything in the area. Let us go. Onward. don't know if that's what I need to do to get to the next zone or not. Can I go this way now? Looks like I can. I just needed the final artifact. We had to collect all 4 artifacts. You found King's Foil. Would you like to save your game? Yes, please. I just saved, but I'll save again. We need to collect all the artifacts. And we got them, and now we can explore a little bit more. Looks like that's the way it wants us to go. I'm assuming the red arrow is the indicator of where we want to go. You cannot find your way around the lake without a dwarf to guide us. Okay. So we must find our final party member, the dwarf. Who must be somewhere.
Ah, fresh tracks. The dwarf came this way.
He is heavy for one so small.
I'd be careful not to say that around him.
Quiet.
If you call him fat, he'll crush your behind. Unless you're into that.
Well, Ranger, it's about time.
Oh, shit. Give me haste. Oh, good. He can taunt, too. That's really good. Damn! Gonna have to spam that company valor. And he's got a defensive ability. Now that's sick. Increase everybody's attack rate. Heal. Oh my god! Dwarven Cleave! Shattering Strike! Shattering Strike! Haste! For the dwarf! Damn, he does no damage anymore! He made sure he did no damage! Dwarven Cleave! Yeet! Oh my god, he does no damage! Arrow Volley! 1,000 plus damage! Yeah, that's an overdrive gauge for sure. That's the overdrive gauge. Their unique skill, except there's no, it's just straight up just build up the meter. Kind of like a it's kind of like the limit gauge in some capacity. That was so fucking perfect. That was the power of pure unadulterated grind. That was pure unadulterated grind. Dude, he's a very good character. Are you kidding me? His whole thing is Constitution. Brother, spam the fuck out of his Constitution. So he's literally the tank of the group. His whole thing is tanking. tanking and making sure he can hit his target. Then we're banking off of just throwing his constitution to max. And we'll increase your strength. And as always, increase your spirit. Those are incredibly important. And then I'm assuming we just got you new equipment. Put your helmet on. So now we have 4 party members. Got some water. I got some flasks. Got some elven medicine. So you can only have 3 party members at a time, but you can switch at any time. So you can switch party members at any time. Outside of the combat range. He's out of AP, because that brother, he's an AP hog. This man eats up his AP. That is for sure. He eats it all the fuck up. Do I have any... Okay, I have a little bit of this. Okay, there we go. Because that shield was quite fucking insane. So he has axe craft, because he's an axe wielder, which he has Dwarven Cleave and Goblin's Bane, dealing more damage to goblin-based enemies. He has a melee attack, which that continuously deals damage because he's got Cleaving Wound, and then he can do a bunch of things like Hue Armor, Mountain Rage, Stone Wrath, Counter. Interesting. Let's see, we got Flaming Fury, which the power of the fire spirits attacks a single enemy, causing variable damage if hit. Endure Flame reduces the damage your group takes from flame-based attacks. Damaging Shield creates a shield that damages melee attackers. Oh, counter, like a thorned shield. And Mountain Shield creates a shield for the party that must be broken before damage is taken. So everybody gets it versus just one. So instead of Stone Shield, which is just one person, it's everybody. Interesting. Dwarf Invade. Everybody starts with Arrow Volley. Interesting. I guess we can now leave and go back to the other area now. Because we can... We can go this way, now that we have the dwarf. What the fuck is that? The rust of what? Rust of Mora. Oh, it reduces the foe's armor rating. Okay. I have returned once again. Welcome back. I want to fight at least... do I want to fight one more time? I'm running low on supplies, so I might need to not do that. I think our current setup with our party is pretty good, because spamming, like, Valor, Armor, etc., increasing everybody's abilities, what we have right now is actually pretty good. Because of our leadership skill, we have Dexterity, Constitution, and Speed, alongside upping accuracy, HP, and melee defense. So, basically, we can activate Valor the first turn, activate Might the second turn, and then if we need to, we can activate the ability to avoid stunning, which sounds pretty useful. And we're currently working on countering attacking. So as is, our team is looking pretty stacked right now with the abilities, because spamming buffs. Because a lot of RPGs, people always say that, like, one of the biggest problems with RPGs, like turn-based, is that you could just press attack and win every fight. But this game, I feel like doing that is going to be a major mistake. And it really wants you to really focus on building each character dynamically.
Look. Elves prowl the shore. Get them all. What is this thing? Prepare to fire. Fire!
Oh, dear God! That's the thing I saw from the fucking video! Valor! Stone Shield! Get taunted, fool! Rah! Ah! Perfect. He can't do very much because there's no attack in this creature from a distance. So all he can do is... It's the Final Fantasy X thing! I swear, you can switch between any partner. Piercing Might! Zip zorp, zip zop! I don't know why I exactly gave that to you, but I did. Aim shot! Fire! Soak him in, Alex. Reeking spout. Stone shield. Aimed shot. Time to heal. There we go. Creature's Bane! I don't know if you count as a big animal, but you get fucked anyways. There we go. I cast haste. Piercing might. Let's see. What do I got? What do I got? Reduces the foe's armor value. Take some of that. I don't know if you lose your buffs for that, but... Company might! Creature's Bane! God damn, did you hear that fucking sound effect? It's like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure thing. Protect the squishies! Oh, thank God I did that. Oh my God, thank God I did that. Company Valor! Take that, good sir! Oh, I finally learned Steadfast. Nice. Can't really do much about it. But I can keep increasing our fucking valor. Company Valor! Oh yeah, we're reducing his effect by a lot. Take an aimed shot, why don't you? Eat this! Piercing will! dead fast. Stone shield. Company might. Just buffing the fuck out of our entire party. Smack. Reduces the melee damage. Creature's Bane! 800 damage, baby! Woo! That's what I'm talking about. You see all them fucking buffs? Did you see that buff shit?
Watch out! Those tentacles are powerful.
Skadoosh.
They're digging away in.
He has opened the gate!
I knew he was good for
That was so good, dude. Oh my god. That was awesome. That was a good boss fight. That was like literally like... It's a good thing I fucking grinded the fuck out of that.
Stand back! It shall be a dwarf who first enters Moria.
Okay.
The rumors are true. Balin has failed. My people have failed.
This fight took place decades ago. Their bodies returned to dust.
These great dwarf lords stood here for thousands of years, Elf, and this abomination took place before them. I do not find that amusing. Some small measure of their great power remains hidden here. I can feel it.
Let me help you reclaim it. For your people.
The way he looked at... like... He looked at her like... Why the fuck are you touching me? Get your fucking hands off me. Get your fucking hands off me, dude. You have the audacity to say that now? Let me help. Fuck you. The game's only 4% complete, by the way. That's insane. So we can go to different areas. Most likely to level up and whatnot. More spear for the more AP. Put a little bit into that strength. I would say about 20 and then just go straight into Constitution. Because equipment also matters. For item crafting skill. But none of us have the item crafting skill. It must mean we're gonna get a new character soon. We must retrieve the items. So that's interesting. This game is honestly a solid RPG so far. It's insane how genuinely in-depth that is. Can I choose not to save the game? No, I have to save the game in order to travel. So in order to fast travel, I have to save the game. Okay. A little weird. Not gonna lie, that's probably the one thing that seems really strange, but... Now do you want to travel? So are we supposed to? I think we're supposed to travel backwards, right? Nom. Oh, there's a bunch of side quests and stuff like that. Main quests you have to do. Holy shit. Holy shit. Just going in a circle, but still a lot. I've opened it. Honestly, though, that was a pretty fun experiment. I was kind of curious. But we'll get back to our regularly scheduled streams tomorrow. So which do we prefer? Tomorrow I could play some more Sword Art Online tomorrow. Finish up Far Cry 5. Get back to Batman Arkham Origins. Or maybe Final Fantasy 9. And get back to that too. We'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. But today, I would like to make sure that I am prepared for tomorrow, for the next part of the heat wave, since there's going to be 4 days of painful heat waves. So, I want to make sure everything's good. Air quality, whatnot. Probably go make some food. Go relax. And I will see everybody tomorrow. Okay. Goodbye.